Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Laysara Summit Kingdom, a game where we build towns on the side of a big mountain, which as you can imagine is quite tricky to do, because mountains aren't really known for being flat and easy to build on. They're sort of pointy and mountainy with big steep sides. That's kind of how a mountain works, so it's a difficult job to build on a mountain, but we are going to give it a jolly good go. So the idea is that we build multiple towns where we can around the mountain, and then they all trade with each other for various things that they've got and that they need. We build pulley systems to help move goods around the cliffs, we build a big temple at the top of the mountain to sort of show off a bit, and we have to deal with avalanches that could potentially cause a lot of damage. Now this is the demo version of the game and it's on Steam right now. If you're interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description, so you can go and check the game out and have a go at the demo as well if you would like to. But anyway, here we go, let's get on with it and make ourselves a Summit Kingdom. Okay, here we go, we're at the big old mountain that we're going to call home, so let's go and take a little look around, shall we? We do have a few tutorial bits and bobs to deal with because it's a demo and the game's sort of helping us out a bit. That's fine. Job number one in terms of the tutorial is to move the camera around, which is nice and simple. We'll have a look around the mountain and we'll complete that goal there, which is very good. So let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Let's try to zoom out as much as we can. And it looks very pretty. It looks really, really lovely. So we are very high up. Look, that's the cloud level. So we're on a bit of a mountain poking out above the cloud level. We are very, very high up indeed. And there's plenty of trees and rocks and things. There's a bridge. I imagine that's how people are actually going to come in and join the settlement. That could be quite handy. Bit of a gap just there between this bit of land here and that bit of land there. Plenty of rocks dotted around the place. And we can sort of, scoot around the edge of the mountain. And I'm not turning the camera or anything. I'm not sort of, changing the camera angle. I'm pressing W and it's taking us around the edge of the mountain, which I quite like. That's quite nice. Not much going on over here in terms of land to build on. We're going to struggle over here possibly. So this side of the mountain, not quite so good for building on at this level anyway. Okay, and then we've got, kind of two big areas there. They could be quite good to build on, although there is a bit of a cliff there. So I believe, to move resources around, they construct little sort of lovely pulley systems, and they have people working on them to move the goods up and down cliffs. So we might see that over there if we come over to this side of the mountain, and then we can work our way round a bit more. We can zoom up the mountain. Ooh, what's that? Copper. Oh, it says copper in the mountain. Okay, that's quite good. So we've got resources in the mountain as well. What's that? Hang on, come around. Salt. Oh, there's salt in the mountain. Okay, that's also very exciting. Anything else in the mountain? Coal or anything like that? Oh, what's that? Minerals. Okay, so there are many, many lovely things in the mountain. And then it looks like we're getting up to the top of the mountain. Yes. Look at that. There is the top of the mountain. It looks wonderful. It's very pretty. Some more copper up there. And there we go. That is the summit of the mountain, where at some point we'd like to build a temple. I mean, that's a little way off, I imagine, but it looks very lovely. And then I think what happens is, if you press the middle mouse button, you get a proper sort of full zoom out of everything. So if we do that, oh, that's very exciting. Oh, look at that. That's really pretty. We really are on a very high up mountain, aren't we? Good grief. Okay, right, there we go. So we're not going to obviously build up here. I think we have to build a little bit lower and work our way up. But yeah, there's the snow cap. Snow accumulation, very low. Affecting avalanche inducers, 0. Okay, so I see as time passes, the snow accumulation is going to build up on the snow cap, and then eventually it's going to fall on us possibly. Okay, right, there we go. That's where the avalanches are going to come from. Right, so where are we going to build? I mean, possibly a little bit lower than that. I would say somewhere down here, look, because we're going to have some more fertile soil down here to grow crops and such like. Okay, we've done that game, that's fine. Marketplace. Oh, okay. We're going to build over here, which makes sense because it's near to that bridge bit where people can get in. It's time to start building your town. Let's start with placing a marketplace. It'll be a central point of your settlement as it distributes goods among citizens living nearby. Okie doke, that makes sense. So what have we got there? Treasury. Okay, so we've got some money going on. We've got research. We've got lowlanders. We've got artisans. Okay, so different classes of people. We've got monks, but they're not available in the demo. Nah, boo game. And we've got yaks. Okay. I like how yaks are a thing that are sort of, totaled at the top of the screen there. That's quite exciting. And then we've got climbers and cart carriers. Okay, but they're not available in the demo. Neither is research. Okay, right, that's fine. So let's build ourselves a marketplace over here then, shall we? Let's zoom in as much as we can. Okay, right, down to the bottom here. So, oh yeah, we've got food. I can't see what the other things are. That says food. Oh, those tooltips aren't working yet. Okay, never mind. Right, we'll find out what's going on. So, food distribution, marketplace. Okay, let's get one of these in. Yeah, we'll put it over there. It's going to black some trees out the way, which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. We'll pop it just there, look. Okay, we've got a marketplace, and it's got a red thing over it. What does the red thing mean? See the red marker above the marketplace? I do, game. It means the building doesn't have a road connection to the mountain entry point. Let's fix that by adding some roads. Hooray, I do like building a road. Right, okay, so there is the mountain entry point. So if we get ourselves a road... Oh, hang on. Coming across... Do we not drag? Oh, yeah, like that. Okay, so click and drag it across like that, look. Oh, that didn't work into... Oh, hang on a minute. Like that. There we go. Right, so that's connected that up. It's got road signs. I don't think we can zoom in anymore, but there are little road signs. I assume saying marketplace this way. But there we go. So we've now connected the marketplace up to the road, but there's nobody to work in the marketplace, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'd love to zoom in a little bit more. I want to have a little sort of a closer look at what that looks like. It looks really pretty, even though there's nobody there. Okay, all right, we've done that then. That's fine. Good job. The markup of the marketplace has changed. Yeah, the marketplace has changed. Yes, there are no workers. Okay, so we now need some people. So let's bring some folks into the town. Yep, no workers. We need 8 people to work there, and we've got 0 people. So let's build some houses. Right, so one house can hold 4 citizens. After placing a house, it becomes inhabited instantly by 4 citizens. Okay, right, so people just immediately beam into the house once it's put together. Okay, that's fine. So residential is that there. We've got lowlanders huts, artisans houses, monks dorms, simple yak breeding, and advanced yak breeding. Okay, fancy yaks. Right, lowlanders huts. How about then we have... Can we rotate them? I don't think we can right now. So if we put them along... Do you know what? Let's have them sort of along here, and then we'll have a road next to the marketplace. Do you know what might make sense, actually? Can we not have a road going all the way around the marketplace? Like that. Just have a little sort of... a little circuit around the edge, so everyone can get to it whatever direction they're coming from. And then we'll have a hut there, and a hut there, and a hut there. So 3 huts. Oh, and they're a little bit different each time. That's quite nice as well. Right, so we've got 12 people living here now. Although only 4 workers. Okay, so there must be other people in those houses who are not workers, but that's fine. So 32 citizens. Okay, so that's 16. That's 20. We'll put some on this side. In fact, you know what? Let's have them over here, like a little sort of block. Okay, so that's 24. They haven't got a road, though. It's okay. We'll sort that out. Hold on a second. We're going to get you a road. It's going to go up like this, and it shall be lovely. Right, there we go. So they're connected up. Do you know what? For the sake of completeness, we'll do that. Look, another little kind of housing block there. So there we go. Our first kind of little bit of mountain kingdom is in. That's quite fun. Right. Okay. So now we've got enough people to go and work over there as well, which is wonderful. Buildings with ranges. Okay, let's develop our settlement by providing our citizens with access to a mandala building, which is important for their spirituality. Okie doke, mandala, among many other buildings in Laysara, has a range. That means it will only affect nearby buildings. Okay, so it's going to affect houses. Oh, we get to build a very pretty looking temple. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There is okay. How do we rotate things? How do we rotate? Oh, not like that. We definitely don't rotate things like that. I thought pressing R might rotate, but R is road, I think. I think R takes us to road. What's that? Incense production? What does that do? Herbalist in a cedar grove makes an incense maker, makes a shrine. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I don't know how to rotate things round. Q and E, possibly? I mean, ideally, I'd like to put that so it's running next, sort of along that road, lengthways, but I can't seem to do that. What if we just put that there for now? So you walk in, you come across the bridge, and you get to see this lovely, wonderful temple in front of you. That could be quite nice. So we'll pop that in like that. Okay, so look at that. You've got a lovely sort of mandala temple thing to go and look at now. And it's very pretty. Look at that. It's got... there's people there. There's people. Oh, I didn't notice there was people on the thing now. There's a few people in there, look. We can't zoom in anymore, I'm fairly sure, which is a bit of a shame. But there we go. So there's people in the temple, and there's now people in the marketplace. Okay, that is good. We've fulfilled a need of our citizens. To learn about your folks' needs, bring up the house menu. Okay, we'll pick that house there. Right, so what are we doing? Here you can see the needs already fulfilled and the still demanded ones. Okay, so they want... What's that? They want a marketplace. They want to get Sampa from there. Well, I don't know what that is. What's Tsampa? Some sort of grain type thing by the look of it. And they want some eggs. Okay, that seems fair. They want some stuff from the marketplace, because I don't quite know what the marketplace is selling right now. Prosperity demands are met, and enlightenment demands have been met, which is very good. And I imagine if we meet all these demands, the building will upgrade, and it becomes fancier. Okay, wonderful. Right, so they need some food. Okay, which isn't really that surprising. Let's focus on that. Yeah, that does make sense. People do like food. It stops them from being a bit dead. Right, okie dokie. Let's start with producing some eggs. But a chicken farm and production will start. Every production building can only transport its production output to a building in its range. So make sure the chicken farm has the marketplace in its range. Okay, so the chicken farm is going to export things to this marketplace. Okay, so food, marketplace. Oh, here, look. Right, so we have to go along here. So egg production. Okay, a chicken farm. This is very exciting. Okay, do you know what? Let's put that over here, look. Let's have a little bit more road going on. So drag a road, say all the way to there, look, to the edge there. And then can we put the chicken farm sort of kind of doing what they're doing there, but sort of more out the way, a little bit more remote. So if we put that, I don't know, just there, look. That's okay. So yay for chickens. Okay, so we built a chicken farm. Chicken farm is now producing eggs. Okay, so there's chickens and people are working there and the chickens are laying eggs, but indicated by the icon, it's not sending them anywhere. Okay, so now we have to click on that and say, please send them to there, please. Send the eggs over to there. And there's a person. There's a person walking with eggs, hopefully not all in one basket, because that'd be silly, wouldn't it? There we go. We've supplied 32 citizens with enough eggs. In just one trip. Good grief, that was a lot of eggs. Right. Okay, so we're going to have some sort of basic transport systems going on. That's fine. So what's next? Increase the food variety for our folks and start producing Tsampa or Sampa. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it a silent T? I don't know. So producing Tsampa, a flour made from barley. Okay, so it is like a grain type thing. Okay, so hang on. We can see now, yeah, look, their needs are sort of being met. One more food need, and then they might upgrade their house. Okay, that's very wonderful. So we need to make a mill and supply it with barley from barley fields. Ah, right, so the tutorial is now going, do you know what? We've told you how to do some stuff. Work it out on your own now, please. So how about we have... where would be good for fields? Where would be good for fields? Okay, go to here. And we need to go to there. So, barley fields. How about then, can we put the barley fields up here? Can we sort of tuck them out the way? They're going to need a road, I imagine, because people can't get to them. If a barley field there and a barley field there, have a path coming along like that, connecting that up. So, yay, we've got barley fields, but they now need a mill. Okay, so we need to get a mill in place to turn the barley into that word that I can't say. Okay, if we put that there, look, right at the top of that, that looks quite good. So we can have that like that. So, okay, now we've got a mill. The mill is missing ox. Okay. Oh, yeah, because, of course, yeah, they would use it, I imagine. It's not a windmill. Surely it must be quite breezy up here. Have we not got the concept of windmills? I would have thought a windmill would go very well. I mean, look at that. I can't zoom anymore, but, I mean, they're blowing around a great deal. It's very, very windy up here, but okay. Right, so we need to move the stuff from here over to there. So take the stuff from there. That's fine. So take the stuff from that field and put it over there. And also do the same here as well. So take all the barley and put it into that mill there. Okay, so we're sending barley to that mill, but the mill isn't going to do anything because we're missing some yaks. Okay, our mill is receiving barley, but it's still not producing any sampa. It's because this building requires not only human workers, but also yaks to operate. Because, yes, I imagine inside they've got a big kind of grindstone thing, and the yaks walk around in a circle, and that makes the grindstone do the grinding, but we haven't got any yaks. To increase your town's yak population, you need to build a simple yak breeding building. I don't think I've ever played a game where you have to breed yaks. This is fantastic. With production up and running, you can start sending produced sampa to the marketplace. Okay, right, so let's... Oh, they raised the yak population. Yaks are assigned to workplaces automatically. Oh, so it's like people. You don't have to say, right, okay, we've got some yaks, send them to there. The yaks are just distributed out wherever they're needed. Okay. Let's get some yaks on the go then, shall we? I mean, I kind of feel like we should put them... Hang on. It's a bit fieldy. It's a little bit fieldy. Can we have it over here? No. Why can't we put it there? Oh, because it's big. It's really big. Okay, let's put that down. Let's stick it in the corner. I don't know if people are going to want to necessarily live near to where yaks are going to be being raised, because they might be noisy and a bit smelly possibly. So do you know what? We'll pop that in like that. So that means we've now got 4 yaks. Yay for our little yak population. Look at that. And they're in a farm and there's a pasture for them. Okay, got some yaks. And now we can make some stuff over here. So we're making some of that Sampa stuff. So now we need to say, okay, you've made all that. Send it to the marketplace. And these people are all happy. And then look, they've got pointy arrows above their houses, which I imagine means they're going to upgrade. Okay, they're happy enough to upgrade their housing. Once a house can be upgraded, you can do that by clicking the button above it. Upgraded houses accommodate more inhabitants, therefore resource consumption rises. Okay, so at the moment, we can see, what's that? We produce 6, 1.8, 6, 1.8. So what's that? Demand is 1.8 eggs, and we've got 6. Is that right? So if I then upgrade that house, yeah, the demand is going up. The demand for flour, I'm going to say, and eggs is going up. So soon, we won't be able to meet that demand. So hang on. So if we go and do that, it says to upgrade 8 houses. I think we're not going to be able to meet all the demand, are we, if we do that? That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. I mean, let's upgrade that last house. We can't leave them as a level 1 house. Let's get them upgraded as well. Okay, no, we can meet the demand. Oh, that's fine. Okay, right, it's looking good. The houses look very fancy now. They look very, very fancy indeed. Okay, that's good. Okay, right, lovely. The houses are looking marvellous. They're upgraded. Nice job. It's becoming a little tight, isn't it? Time to expand. I mean, yeah, there's a bit of room down here, I suppose. A little bit of space we could build on. But yeah, we haven't got that much room. Okay, what do? To connect your town to the area on the left, there is a bit of a chasm there. Either somebody is very, very good at jumping, or a bridge, I imagine, might be quite good. We can use a bridge. Okay, so there is a bridge. What's that there, then? What's that? What's that showing up for us? Well, demolish tool. Oh, okay. So we might need to blow some stuff up possibly. But okay, right. So bridge from there to there. Okay. Connect 2 green regions via a bridge. Okay, lovely bridge has appeared. And it's a nice bridge. I keep pressing that to rotate. It's a nice bridge as well. Instinctively, I press the middle mouse button and try and turn left and right, but it zooms you out, doesn't it? So there we go, look. We can see what it looks like from afar. A little tiny settlement on the mountain. Very nice. Right, so the bridge has got like fancy things on it. It looks nice. Okay, good. We've connected this up by a bridge. This newly reached region will be a great place for a second residential area, so let's put on the marketplace down. Use the bridge you've built to create a road connection. Okay, so get another little town set up over here. Okay, so pop that there. Okay, path coming from there. Bring that across like that. And we'll do the little loop around the marketplace because that makes sense. That means everybody can get to it wherever they're coming from. Okay, so now I've got another bit over here. We are flying through the tutorial now. For the new residential area, let's make things interesting and bring a second case to the town. Your current village houses lowlanders, folks versed on the ways of nature and the land. Artisans, on the other hand, are crafty manufacturers and service workers. Okay, so you've got 51 lowlanders, but no other kind of people types whatsoever. So they've got slightly different needs, so use newly unlocked buildings to make your artisans happy and upgrade their houses. Have 8 artisan houses on level 2. Okay, so now the game is saying, okay, over to you. Crack on. So cheese production. We've got cheese production and we've got baths. Oh, that's very fancy. Okay, right, hang on. First up, we need to get some houses in. So artisan houses. They look very posh indeed. They look slightly different to the other ones. So they're the same size by the look of it, which is okay. Oh no, maybe they are a bit bigger actually. They're a tiny bit bigger. No, possibly not. Right, so we'll have 3 like that, look. So we've got 12 artisans living here now in their fancy houses. And then what we could do is, do you know what? We'll put another one there, and one there. And I know they haven't got a road. It's okay. Hang on a second. Hang on. There we go. Look, all lovely and roady. And then we'll just have some running down here, I think. We'll just put one there, and one there, and one there. Okay, so now we've got, what's that? 9 artisan houses. So now we need to get them all up to level 2. So what do they want exactly? So they're demanding some of the basic grain. They're demanding some eggs. They're demanding cheese. They're demanding a bath. and they're demanding their mandala thing. Okay, we can do some of those. Some of those are going to be nice and straightforward. For example, that one there. Mandala, nice and easy. In fact, do you know what? Oh, hang on, that house isn't covered. If we put that there, that house in the top left is not covered by the mandala. What about down there, look? Yeah, then it is. That side? Okay, it looks better that side, I think. So we'll pop it over there, look. So there you go. Enlightenment needs met. You can now feel all enlightened, which is good. And then, yeah, we have to go and do all this stuff, don't we? So they're going to need some eggs, I imagine. Do they want eggs? Yeah. So it's all the same stuff that the other guys have got, but they just want a little bit more. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We can work on that. So let's get some eggs in play, shall we? Again, we'll put them over here, look. They can go to the market. So, okay, have that. Send eggs to the market. Wonderful. And then where should we put our fields? Possibly over there, look. That looks like quite a good place for some fields. So let's go there. Get a couple of barley fields going in. So 1 and 2. And then we'll get the thing is, hang on. So run. Let's have that going up like that. And then across like that. And down like that. Look, so there we go. A little kind of industrial loop. And then we can have the mill, which we can then put in here. Right, let's tuck the mill. Yeah, it's got to be there so it's near the marketplace. So then do that. Okay, so the mill is going to send stuff to there eventually, but right now it can't because we haven't got any yaks. Okay, hang on, and they're not sending the stuff to there. So hang on, send that to there. Send that to there. No, I think we do have enough yaks. Because we've got the yaks from over there. Do you know what? We might possibly need to get some more yak buildings in. Yeah, let's get another one of those. Oh, I forgot how big they were. Okay, let's put that over there. So now we can have 8 yaks, which is 12 in total, and 4 are being used in jobs. So we've got 8 spare yaks going on, which is lovely. Right, so now they're good for eggs and the flour, and they're good for their faith. So now we just need 2 more things. So prosperity, they'd like a bath, and they want some cheese. Surely cheese, does that require yaks? Do we get yak milk? I do not know. This will be a voyage of discovery for us all. Okay, hang on a second. So, baths. Clean citizens are happy citizens. Grants access to baths for people living in houses in range. Okay, so let's put some baths in. At the moment, I noticed we haven't got any kind of, haven't got any money going on. The treasury, it does say 5,310 out of 6,000, but then at the bottom there it says money mechanic turned off for the demo. So at the moment we can just build things without having to worry about kind of cash and whether we can afford it and all that kind of stuff. I suppose, yeah, in the full version of the game, building is going to be a little bit more selective. But right now we can just build what we like, which is fun. Let's put the baths over there next to our mandala building, because that covers all those houses. That's very fancy. Okay, look at those. They're good. I like those. They're really colourful. They've got little kind of beach hut type things. And there's some people in there doing some slightly weird swaying from side to side. What are they doing? Oh, look. Because the baths are hot, there's steam coming off them and sort of drifting around. Oh, that's quite a nice touch. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty game. I'd love to zoom in a tiny bit more just to see a bit more of the detail. In fact, if we come out of that, can we zoom in? Can we zoom in? No. That's a bit of a shame. I'd love to just go and see a little bit more detail. There's like sort of people's towels and clothes and things hang in the windows, and there's other little bits and bobs I can't quite see properly. But never mind. Right, there we go. So now they need cheese. Okay, so how do we get cheese then? So a yak shack. Okay, so a yak shack, which is where we take the yaks. It's a cozy place with yaks. Okay, right. So we're going to build a yak shack, and it gets us wool and milk. Requires yaks to operate. Yeah, I got that. So 5 workers and 3 yaks. It's a little place where the yaks can come together. And then we need to build a cheese maker. Okay, so can we get the yak shack over there? No, we can't. We could fit the yak shack in there, but I kind of feel like we should build... Hang on, can we put the yak shack at the top? In fact, the yaks are over here. Why don't we put it next to where the yaks live? Put the yak shack there. Which is a silly thing to say, but okay. We'll connect that up with a bit of road. I kind of feel like it needs to be linked up to make it easier to move about. And then a cheese maker. Okay, so now we need a cheese maker. Oh, they can fit in... We'll put them there, look. We'll put them next to the chickens. So they're still near that, and they're still near the market. Yeah, okay. Oh, that'd be easier if they were there, though, because then they're nearer the market. Put them there. That's fine. So now that then needs to send, hang on, milk to the cheesemaker. The cheesemaker needs to send cheese over there. Okay, so now they're going to take yak milk and put it in the cheesemaker, and then they're going to get the cheese and take it to the market. Okay, right, this is fine. So now those buildings can upgrade. Okay, so we need to upgrade 8 of them. So how are the demands looking? Got plenty of eggs, not quite as much cheese, and not quite as much... Oh, hang on. The egg thing... Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, oh, yeah, cheese is 5. So we haven't got that much cheese coming in, but flour and eggs is okay. Right, okay, so upgrade a few houses. We should be okay. I think we should be okay. Let's do them all, look. Oh, yeah, we're well within our demands there. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's all good. Right, so now we've got 62 artisans. That's very exciting, but only 19 lowlanders. Can we get another house in over here, please? Can we just get some more lovely, hardy workers coming in? That would be wonderful. Right, so I think, yeah, we'll pop one there, look, and then we'll upgrade that. So that gives us, there you go, a few more people coming into work. Wonderful. Right, and then continue. Great job. Now it's time to expand upwards and see what the mountain has to offer. Just like a bridge can connect 2 regions on the same level, shafts can be used to climb higher. Hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse to view the mountain from a distance. Yeah, I keep doing that game. That just happens by accident. Look, whoop, there we go. Okay, so now we need to go up to the next level. Have an operating shaft to the yellowish region. Is that one there? Yellowish? Oh, there's like kind of pretty flowers. It's like a sort of a meadow. It's quite nice. So say from here. So go there, look. Hang on. Oh, and then like that. Okay, so connect that up like that. That's not connected to a path, though. The game's going to get fussy. Okay, so now we can climb up this. I mean, that's quite steep, isn't it? That's... Oh, no, hang on. It literally, it's really steep. It's like a lift. It's like an elevator type thing by the look of it. I thought it was a very steep bridge, but no. It's not. Also, look, there's a day-night cycle because the sun's moving around. Oh, that's quite nice. Right. Okay, so we've done that. Splendid. Now you've reached a region in the middle zone. Okay, this is the middle bit of the mountain. Production output of some buildings depends on which zone they are placed in. This is shown in their tooltip like this. Okay, so if they're at the bottom of the mountain, it's 2, whatever that is. Bees. Oh, yes. A beekeeper. Okay, have an operational beekeeper in the middle zone. So now we need to set up another little kind of town area, but then have beekeepers. But yeah, the middle zone is good for bees. Top not so good. Bottom not so good. Because yeah, there's little sort of meadowy things and wild flowers for the bees to go and sort of, pollinate and go and use to make honey. Okay. Right, so now we've got that bit there. So we've got to do all the same thing again. So we've got to build a market again. Okay, right, this is... Okay, hang on. I can't build a market. Oh, is it just a beekeeper? Oh, okay. So we don't have to have a market here then. Oh, okay. I thought maybe we'd have to have a market, but do you know what? I mean, let's put the beekeeper near to the thing over here. That would make sense. So, right, so pop that in and then get a road connected up. Right. So now where do we send this though? Do we send that to... I don't know. Because they're too far away at the minute, I think, aren't they? Okay, maybe the tutorial will help us with that. If we want to provide our people with honey, we need to find a way to transport it all the way down. Beekeeper can only send resources to nearby buildings, so we need a warehouse. Okie doke, right, here we go. So now I've got a warehouse. Storage building allows for transporting resources on long distances and to multiple destinations. A single warehouse can only store resources of one type. Oh, so we'd have to have like a honey warehouse and a grain warehouse and whatever else. Okay, so let's build one of those. I mean, right there again makes perfect sense for now. That will do. So pop that in there and then send the honey into that warehouse. So that warehouse is now... Oh, look, it's got the honey icon on the top, so it's storing honey, which is good. As already mentioned, warehouses can be used to transport resources over long distances. They don't have ranges, they use carriers. The more carriers assigned to the transport route, the plus button, the more resources can be transferred. So let's send honey down to the marketplace to distribute it out to the people. Carriers are recruited from unemployed artisans. Okay, we've got plenty of those. There's 54 of them just hanging around kicking their heels. Right, so how do we do this then? So we're going to take... So hang on a minute. Send to here then. Create transport route. to there. No carriers assigned. So now if we say, okay, we'll have 2 carriers taking stuff down to there. And then, can we have another transport route? Can we have another one? Can we have 2 transport routes? I don't know. Send some honey to both marketplaces. Hang on. So do we press send to here as well? Oh yeah, 2 things. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have like that. Look, so we're generating 5 honey. 5 honey's coming in, and we're sending out 4.4 of it. So 3.1 is going to this marketplace, and 1.3 is going to the other one. I don't quite know why we're taking different amounts, but okay, that's fine. Right. Lovely. Oh, look, they go down on a little kind of lift. That's magnificent. There we go. Do we not need some maintenance people? Somebody to hit this with a hammer and fix it? Evidently not. Right, okay, good stuff. The other thing we gain access to by expanding higher are resource deposits. On these spots, we can build mines. Yeah, we sort of happened across stuff in the mountain earlier. There's some copper over there, look, which I imagine is going to be quite happy to build things. Okay, let's start mining copper and use it for copper utensil production. Right, so now we need to go to here, and we're going to build some copper things. A copper mine. Okay, so it can only be built just there or there or there. We've got a few options. Do you know what? Let's put it on that one, because it's the lowest down one. So pop that in. Oh, hang on. We've got a bit at the bottom. Okay, I wasn't expecting the bit at the bottom. Hang on, we'll put that there. Right, so we've got ourselves the bit where they go in and do the mining. And then I assume they then, sort of, I don't know, use a conveyor winch type thing to put the goods over here into this building. Right, so now we need to get a path. This is all fine. Let's run that across to... it looks about like there-ish or something. That's yeah, near enough. That'll do. Put that across like that. So now that needs to go to a warehouse, I think. Start copper utensil production. So a copper utensil maker is now what we need. So let's put that there. Hang on, is that using some yaks? That's using yaks, look. They're running around in a circle. They're running around in a circle to make that thing move. Right, so now, I mean, yeah, do we want this down here, possibly? Maybe put that over there, and they can make things out of copper. So hang on a second, hang on. Let's get a road going up there like that. Blap those rocks out of existence. Then we need a warehouse. Where was that? Just there. So get another warehouse just there. Just so remember, we'll have a bit of a path going through in case we need to get over here. Right, that can then send stuff into that warehouse, and that can send stuff into there. It's not in range. Okay, right, hang on. Move, blow you up, destroy you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, got that a bit wrong. Forgot about the whole range thing. Right, hang on. Go there. So that is within range. Okay, that's fine. Is it within... Right, if we put that there, look, it's within range of... Oh, no, it's not within range of that, I don't think, is it? No. So that's got... Hang on. Right, this is all gone a bit wrong. So that goes there. So, okay, then we can send stuff to there. Right, so the copper utensil making shop can make copper utensils. We need some more yaks, I think. Hang on. Let's get some more yak breeding going on. How about over here, look? Is there a bit more room over here? Yes, there is. Okay, well, they linked together, look. The buildings linked together. So it becomes just a bigger single yak breeding plot, which is quite nice. Right, okay, so we've got some spare yaks now, which is good. Yay for yak. Oh, they're lacking honey. Okay, we can sort that out. Hang on, we can go to there. We can get another beekeeper. We can put them there, and they can send their stuff to there. And then from here, we could have some more carriers taking more stuff. There we go. So now hopefully they've got enough honey to deal with the lowlanders over there. Wonderful. Right, back we go to here then. So now you, copper utensil maker, can you send stuff? No, now that's not in range. Okay, everything's fine. I know how this works. Right, get rid of you and put that, was about there, right? Yeah, just. So send that to there. Okay, so now we're making copper utensils. And now I imagine we've got to then move them down into the markets. But we'll see what the game is going to tell us next. Great! Now you can build another warehouse. Yeah, we've done that bit. Okay, upgrade 20 houses to level 3. After doing so, your people will be very close to upgrading their houses again. To make that happen, let's also provide them with textiles. For wool production, you can either build new yak shacks or use already built ones. I like yak shacks. Can we just have a load of those? They sound fun. Okay, so now we need to upgrade just 20 houses. Just any houses at all. Okay, what do these need to upgrade then? What are they after now? So they... Oh, right, okay. They're getting fancy over here. Now, they would also like some cheese, some textiles, some copper utensils. Oh, they want baths over here now, do they? La-di-da. Okay, where were they? Were they Enlightenment? They weren't in... Oh, no, there. Prosperity access. Okay, so yeah, baths. So if we put a bath over there, that's going to meet a bit of their demands. And again, that's quite a nice thing. If you're coming in to join us, you come along here... along this, I thought it was a bridge, but it's not, is it? It's like a lift thing. And you're going to come in, you're going to see a beautiful bath and then a lovely mandala. It's going to be like a really lovely sort of welcoming thing when you come in. Okay, so that's met their demands for that. So they want cheese, textiles and copper utensils. Right, we can sort copper utensils out because now we can have things going from here, look. So we can have send to there and send to there. And then we can say, okay, 2 carriers, 2 carriers. Right, so is that enough? That's not enough stuff down there. Okay, hang on, just keep doing that. Oh, is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough? It looks like it's okay for now. It looks like that's enough copper utensils going into the marketplaces for the amount of people we've got at the minute. We might need some more people, possibly. Okay, no, this is fine. What do they want over here? Textiles. So all they want is textiles. Okay. Let's see if we can sort that out then. So over here, Yak Shack goes to a weaver, and the weaver turns wool into textiles. Okay, that's fine. So they can just go anywhere. We could put them over here, look. We could have a little kind of little weaving area just here. So can we put... They could go here, look. They could go... Although, if we put one there, that could send directly to that market. And then we'll put one over the other side, and they can send directly to the other market. And then we just get some yak shacks set up. So, okay, we'll put that there. So send the wool from that yak shack to that place there. And they can then send the textiles to just there. So all those buildings can now upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those buildings. Okay, hang on. Another building is required to make this work. 10. Okay, so 10 artisan houses can now upgrade, which is, I think you're level 1. Hang on, we can upgrade you anyway. So there we go. Have we got enough stuff going on? Yes. Okay, so plenty of resources to go round. That's wonderful. So they're done. Have we got 10 houses here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've got the perfect amount of houses to get up to level 3. These ones are not quite ready, though. So, okay, textiles. Nice and simple. We need to deploy more yak shacks. And everyone loves a yak shack. Okay, so put one... We'll put one there. Hang on. So pop one there. And then we'll get a weaver to go... Oh, I want it to go just there. But okay, no, that's fine. So we'll put it there. And then, just in case, we could put a little path coming down like that. Right, so 3 spare yaks as well, which is good. So send the wool to there, to the weaver, and then send the textiles you're making with the wool over into that marketplace. Oh, they're quite happy. Oh, okay. We've met enough of their food needs for them to level up. If we give them cheese, they'll be even happier, but we don't have to give them cheese. I mean, can we give them a cheese maker anyway? It'll be fine. It'll be okay, won't it? Can they fit in that gap? That's perfect. Okay, fit in that gap. Send the yak milk into the cheese maker. Cheese maker, send that into the market. Okay, the people over here, they're living the life of Riley. It's fantastic. Right. Okay, so start upgrading these things. How are the demands going to go on the market, though? So, upgrade. Okay. Yeah, we are. We're going to go through our resources quite quick. Okay, so copper utensils, we're now going to struggle. Okay, here we go. Right, so we can't upgrade those houses. We're lacking honey and copper utensils and possibly textiles as well. Cheese is okay. Eggs is okay. Flour is okay. Okay, so a few issues over there. And then over here, I imagine we're going to see a similar pattern. So upgrade all of these over here. Oh, no, it's looking okay. Oh, no. Right, okay, so honey and copper utensils. Okay, right. We can sort this out. So we can have another bee thing over here. Hang on. We can just have some more honey. Got 0.5 now coming in. So are they okay for honey? Yeah, they're good for honey now coming from up there. So what if we get another beekeeper? And that's brilliant because bees are amazing. Everyone knows bees are fantastic. So send that into there. We've got plenty more people now because we've got bigger houses. So we can have more lowlanders, more artisans. We're not worrying about population and jobs and such. And then we can just say, okay, have more stuff going out there. So is that now sending enough honey out there? Yes, it is. So now we're lacking copper utensils. So pots and pans and everything else. Right. And that's for both. Okay, so we are going to need, I imagine, another copper mine. How much is going into here? So receiving 4, producing 6. What's in there? There's not that much left. So we could have another carrier doing that and another carrier doing that. Is that now sorted out? That sorted out the demand over there. What about the demand down here? We need another... What's that? Math with page 0.9 was that? Possibly. Okay, can we do that? Can we get that sorted? So 2.4, 3, 3.6. Okay, we don't have to build any more stuff. We've got plenty. We just weren't having enough carriers moving it around. So upgrade that house. Now we're running out of fabric. Okay, no, that's fine. And upgrade that house as well. Right, so we've upgraded the houses. Slight textile issue going on. Okay. The weaver, yeah, can only make 5. So, with that in mind, how much have we got in here? They take 5. Yeah, they're receiving 5 and producing 5. Right, so we need another yak shack, which will never not be fun to say. So, another one of those can go, say, there, and then another weaver can go there. And then you can send your wool to... Oh, bother, hang on. Right, this isn't going to... You... Stop that. Send that wool to there, because you can reach. And you send that wool to that one. And then you send your fabric into there. Okay. Right, so that's all set up. Again, I imagine if we had money concerns to worry about, we'd be being a little bit choosier with where we put things and what we're building and how to make it work. But because we haven't got any money, it doesn't really matter. We can just get on with doing stuff. Yeah, assistance from the capital gives you 300 money. But yeah, we would normally earn revenue, I think, from the houses. But it looks like, yeah, that's not really working at the minute. Okay, this might be the final thing. Great job! You have built a thriving mountain settlement. As the last thing in this demo, let's take a very quick look at avalanches. Must we? One way of dealing with them is to trigger them preemptively before they get too powerful. Hopefully, it won't be too late. Have operating avalanche inducer in the topmost region. Oh. Okay, hang on, what's that? Is that there? Functional. Avalanche inducer. Automatically triggers avalanches from nearby snowcaps before snow accumulates to a very high level. Okay, I mean, the snow is gathering. Snow accumulation is very low. Right, hang on. It's gathering. Hang on. One thing is spacebar pause. Spacebar is pause. I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. I kind of assume because, we didn't have much in the way of treasury and there was no sort of real time limits. There wasn't really a time thing, but no, there is. There is a time sort of speed control thing. And spacebar is pause. Wonderful. Right, okay, so that'll stop the snow building up quite as quick while I figure out what we have to do. Hang on, so we've got to build up to the top. So we're going to need some of these thingamajigs. So can we build, say, like that to that? Good grief. Goodness me, that's incredibly high. I don't know if I want to go on that. Oh dear, that's really... Okay, we need some yaks. Got to get some yaks back in. Oh, it's very, very cold looking all of a sudden. Oh, why has that... Oh, because we're out of... Okay, right, hang on. Yeah, we need more yaks. Can we get some more yak breeding going on, please? I mean, 2 of these wouldn't go amiss. I can't fit them over there, unfortunately. Could we fit them around the back of here? Can we get 2? That would be wonderful. If we do that, we can build a road around them as well. So there you go. Get 2 more yak things in. And then we have to connect them up to the road network, of course. Otherwise, they can't get anywhere. So there we go. Like that, look. Okay. Plenty of yaks available now. 11 yaks. Lovely. Hello, new yak friends. Can we build up there? Yeah, can we build a thing up here? Just because I feel like we should get one of these done. Can we build that to there? Oh, that's very exciting. See, it's weird because at an angle, it looks like a sort of a weird bridge, but then it's got that flat bit. So yeah, it is just a great big kind of lift type of arrangement. Right, and then like that, and like that. Okay, so this first village is now connected up over there as well to make life a little bit easier. And then can we just, hang on, run that across like that. Perfect. A little kind of loop. So it's not sort of hard to get from there to there if you need to. Right, and then we go all the way up here. And then we have to build, yeah, just there. So there's the summit. So we're nearly at the top. This is exciting. Avalanche inducer. It needs, oh crikey, we need some more yaks. It needs 11 artisans, but 12 yaks. Okay. We have a bit of a yak shortage going on. I mean, can they live over there, the yaks? I don't know. Can we work out how the yaks function? I think they can just go anywhere. So I think what we do is, let's have some yaks over it. So we'll put a yak thing there and a yak thing there. That's going to complain, of course. If we put one there and there, do they merge? Joe, let's try it. We'll put one down. You can never have too many yaks, as the old phrase goes. Right, so there we go. Move that across. No, they don't merge. But never mind, that's fine. Right, so now we've got enough yaks to operate the the avalanche inducer. So it's just a great big horn. It's a great big horn. Okay, we'll put it there then. And then we'll have a path that somehow cuts through that stone and goes right alongside that thing. Okay, so we've got an avalanche inducer in the top region. Yeah, I mean, I can't sort of turn the camera around properly, but there you go. That's how that's going to work. So yeah, it's just a massive horn with some yaks on it. Okay, that's fine. That's how this works. I didn't know such a thing existed, but there we go. Okay, we'll put time on and we shall trigger an avalanche. Because, yeah, the snow accumulation is very low. So here we go. Let's trigger an avalanche. And down comes the snow. Oh, it's going to get the warehouse. Okay. Oh. Right. That didn't go entirely according to plan because we appear to have covered our settlement in snow. Oh, there we go. And the demo has ended. The demo is done. But, yeah, so look here, look. It looks like you can build big walls. You can build big kind of avalanche defensive wall things. So if the avalanche does come, or if you need to trigger one, you can at least defend against it a bit. Because I think in the what we just did there, it kind of washed all over one of our settlements, which is a bit of a problem because yeah, it's now full of snow and that makes things difficult. So yeah, we get more advanced transportation methods. So yeah, we in the Steam store page there are the kind of the little sort of pulley systems to go up and down the cliffs and such. So I suppose that might come into play. Production chains and monks as well. Monks would be quite fun. And yet build epic towns over whole mountains, build barriers, plant trees and avalanche inducers. So yep, that sorts the avalanche out. And then yeah, look at that. You get to build a wonderful, exciting summit temple on the very peak, which I imagine as well might possibly stop the avalanches being such a nuisance because you've built a big kind of temple on the top there. But yeah, there you go. So you have to sort of conquer. Build a temple to show that you've conquered the elements before you move on to the next mountain. So there's going to be escalating difficulties of mountains going on. So I imagine going to be like that. Lots of space to build on. And then I imagine as you move on, there's going to be mountains with less space to build on and it's going to be trickier. There we go. I really enjoyed that. That was very, very good. That was Laysara Summit Kingdom. And that was only the demo, so it's not the finished version at all. This is not complete. This is just a little look at what the game has to offer. But yeah, it's going to go into early access later this year, it says. I'm not quite sure when that will be, but yeah, at some point this year, I think we might have to come back to that because I'd like to dive in a bit more and look at sort of the research things and getting these walls in to defend against the avalanches. I'd love to build a big fancy temple at the top. That looks very lovely. Look at that. It's got pointy bits, many pointy bits. I want to build a temple with pointy bits, so that looks really good. So I think we might have to pop back to this when it's in early access. because then we'll have access to research and various other bits and bobs, and we might get to build our pointy temple, which would be very exciting. But yeah, for now, the demo is available on Steam as I record this. There is a link to the Steam store page in the video description, so you can go and have a little go yourself. If you'd like to have a dabble and build your own mountain kingdom, then you can do so. But yeah, we'll wrap things up for now, because I think we have come to the end of the demo. We can't do any more with the game as it is right now, but definitely one that we'll keep an eye on and possibly come back to in the future when there's a little bit more for us to do. But yes, very enjoyable. We built a mountain kingdom and it's all very wonderful, but we'll finish things up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard, as well as keeping up to date with Laysara Summit Kingdom when we pop back to it at some point in the future. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. We found a whale. Pandas. Hello, panda friend. Oh, you're adorable. Good deer. It was 2 deer. Penguin, penguin, penguin. Peacock. Oh, we've got an owl. We've got manta rays. Parrots. And there we go. Beavers. Yay. Yes, it was an eagle. It's a turtle. We've got a narwhal. We've got frogs. I love this.